Are you done? You're not done. Now, I want you to kindly use the door peacefully. Else, you're not going to like my action in the next... Oh, you want to doubt me? Please. Now leave my house. Leave! Leave! Leave my house! Nonsense! What nonsense? What is it? Eh? What is it? Is it my supposed to love somebody? What nonsense is this?
I want to tell you this for the last time. Remove your eyes, your mouth, your ears, even your nose from that palace. Whatever goes on there is none of our business. Please.
Papa, did you see how they are treating Princess Kambili like a slave in her father's palace? Is it even fair?
It is not our business. Mind your business.
Papa, as far as I'm concerned, it is my business. And I'm going to report the queen and her daughters to the elders of our land.
You will do no such thing. Yes. It is not in your place to fight for them. Let the gods do the fighting.
So, you're now free to come to the palace at your will. I will come home.
What if I do this?
There will never be a problem, trust me.
That sounds nice. Looks more like it.
Oh my word. Yes, who's that? Are you alright? What is wrong with you? What do you want?
My mother, Queen Mother, I'm sorry. I just finished cooking your food, so I served it. I said I should come and tell you that.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Don't you know how to knock and say who you are? You didn't lock the door. Come on, it's nothing. She's just a nobody. Do you understand?
You think so?
I know so. The food is ready. I want us to go eat and come up and rock it. Come on, eat first. You eat first. Let's go and eat. The lioness herself. My beautiful mother. You sure know how to take me on away. Honestly, I enjoyed what I saw today. I enjoyed seeing that girl in pain. Like I always do. Mom, I loved what you did to her. I loved the punishment. Especially when you asked her to keep lifting those heavy objects. That made my day. It was a good sight to behold, Mom. Thank you.
That's my daughter.
Yeah.
Lioness begets lioness. I can see you're ready to give her a full dose of your own wrath.
You can actually say that again, Mom. Full dose is an understatement. Unleashing is the word. Welcome. Come to think of it, Mom, what happens if Adure gets married to King Jordan?
Then you have access to the throne on a platter. Your sister, Princess Adure, won't have any option than to give it to you.
You and I know I don't trust your daughter, Mom. I don't. Yes, she's my sister, but she's so freaky snaky. She can easily switch up on me anytime, any day, like without even caring about my emotions.
About that, I am the queen. I am surprises myself. You don't need to worry. I have everything under my control.
When is she getting married to King Jordan? She said soon. Soon. Okay. Soon. I saw Eken and his uncle here yesterday.
Yeah, they came.
What brought them?
What?
Brought them.
Oh, that. It's nothing to discuss about. I've sorted it out with Adure.
Come off it, Mom. When are you going to stop keeping secrets from me?
I didn't get that.
A lot of secrets between you and my sister. Maybe you think I'm a child, but I am no more a child, I'm an adult. Another secret. Just like you sneaking your man friend into this palace today.
Shut him out.
No, I will not, Mom. If you do not do my biddings, I won't shut up.
Then I have to shut you up.
If you make me marry the man of my dreams, if you help me become the queen of this kingdom, that will only make me zip it. Anything other than that.
Enough!
You will shut me up, Mom. Yourself.
They do. Now say. The best option is to commit him to Mother Earth.
Not just like that, my queen. Not like that, not just like that. Our king is not just any other person. He was a revered king. A revered king. We must bury him according to tradition. Of course. Your reign as the queen of this kingdom expires after 30 days. That's 1 month from the demise of the king. Princess Adure, the first daughter of our late king, is still single. And because of this, she cannot have access to the throne.
Well,
until she gets married.
that is tradition.
My sister Adure will be getting married to King Jordan of Ubudu Kingdom very soon.
Very well then. If I chop.
Well, she can't be a queen in the Ubudu Kingdom at the same time a queen in the Urumba Kingdom. It's not possible. She has to choose one.
Oh, that's not possible.
If Princess Cambry, who is also the other of the second queen, gets married before her, she will lose her right to the throne.
Ichendokwe, whoever between the two that fulfills the condition as stipulated on the appointed time will ascend the throne. Well, the same person will bury the king.
My elders, I think it's high time you left. I don't know where all these are coming from. The royal palace, this royal home, needs rest.
Your Royal Majesty, dearies,
I have spoken.
Our queen, you cannot ask the elders to leave this palace. Even when this critical matter is at hand.
I'm still the queen. I still have 1 month to rule this kingdom. Now listen, all of you. I do not want anyone to visit uninvited.
For clarity's sake, what my mother is saying is that henceforth, no more visiting without invitation.
My queen will hear you loud and clear. Ndichie.
No.
Ndichie.
No.
According to our people's popular adage, any woman that her team makes noise during meeting, hears the noise with her ears. You had our queen. But Queen I, we will leave you and leave the palace like you desire. Mana, when there is a very important need for us to be in this palace, our palace, we will come here. For now, every meeting in this palace is shut down until we have a new queen. Let us go.
Thank you for keeping it straight.
And thank you for understanding me.
Get out, all of you.
Mom, that Onowu of a man sure have some nerves.
Like I always say, one thing at a time. When his time comes, I will place him in his rightful position. 1 month. I still have 1 month to marry or marry some people. For now, I need to think.
Mom, Adure cannot become queen in both kingdoms. That will never be possible. She must let me take one.
You're going to be the future queen of Orumba Kingdom. You don't need to bother about that.
I don't see that happening, Mom. Because your daughter's action says otherwise.
What did you say?
She wants to become queen in both kingdoms.
You don't need to bother yourself. As soon as Adure gets married to King Jordan, she will lose interest in becoming the queen here. Just buckle your sandals. Whom you have to contend with is Kambili, not Adure, your sister.
If Kambili crosses my path to the throne, I will crush her. Kambili is not my problem. My problem is your precious daughter, Adure. And I understand that she's my elder sister, Mom. But if she dares try to stop me, I will crush her as well. without thinking twice.
Like I said before, buckle your sandals. You have Kambili to contend with, not your sister. You know, I'm happy you're my daughter. I am happy that you and your sister Adure are buying clarity to my vision and mission. You know, you remind me so much about me when I was younger. Everything about royalty. It's here. And I slice it, ties it, piece after piece, until I get where I am. I'm happy you're my daughter. Now listen, Adure is not your problem. Be ready to contend with Kambili.
What stupid declaration is that? That we, the elders of this kingdom, will not come to the palace till further notice. Who is she?
Look at my opinion.
He's asking you no.
My elders, look at my opinion. Let's just calm down and follow her gradually. Let me tell you this one. She already knows that she's on a very hot seat. She already knows that she's in a very hot seat. Let's leave her. She has our ancestors to contend with. She has just insulted us, and at the end she takes it back. Yes.
Oh no, when? When?
I will make sure that that woman has our ancestors to contend with. Hey! What kind of embarrassment is this? What is so many embarrassment? Why are those things happening at the same time? Huh? Why are we having this embarrassment? Madman, listen to me. Where are you from? Oh, madman.
When did he start having mad people in this our community?
Hey? Food. Oh, stop.
Food. Money.
Wait. Where are you from? I am sure that you are not from this village. Who are you? Are we your mother? Will you stop that nonsense and stop distracting us? We're talking about better things and she's just... We are talking of how the behavior of the queen in the palace. We're talking about mad person. Look at what is it important here? My question is this. Why is it that the Queen Olamar's daughter was not in that meeting? Why was she excluded? I'm worried over that. Ichie, one thing at a time. Let this... I said, who are you, my friend? Distraction. Get out from here.
Oh, we don't have money. Go. We don't have money. Go.
You want money? You want money? If you have money, give him. Stop distracting us, my friend. Come, madman, come. Take money. Take money. Don't fight anybody.
You cannot go.
Don't fight anybody. Are you hearing me? Just be peaceful in this community. Fellow elders. So, like Ichie Ibekwe was saying before, we were massively interrupted by this madman. Winagata has just insulted us, and I demand she takes it back. Like I told you, she has the gods of our ancestors to contend with already. Now, it is now clearly spelled out to me that Olama's daughter you are talking about,
Yes.
Kambiri, Princess Kambiri,
Yes.
was intentionally shut out of the meeting.
Good.
But meanwhile, we must not say everything here. Let's go back home. I know why they shot her away from that. Why? I will make sure.
Your services are no longer needed in this palace henceforth. Your jobs have been terminated.
My princess, please, if we have actually offended you in any way, apologies. Please.
Shut up.
My princess, we can't be treated with such cruelty. We have been diligent in our service.
Yes, my princess.
Yes.
Did you not hear me say shut it? On your knees, all of you. 3 of you. On your knees, I said! If you ever talk while I am talking, I will chop off your heads and feed them to the dogs. Are we clear on that?
What is going on here?
I asked them to leave as instructed, Mother.
And why are they still kneeling? Hey, you. You should be gone by now. What are you still waiting for? Oh, wait. Would you like to work without pay? Oh, really? You don't want to do free jobs, but you want to eat my food freely. You're an idiot. Now be gone and never to return.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Fools! Think I don't know you're here spying on us? Ex-hoes.
It's actually good they left, Mom. Because they were talking while I was talking. And that is awful.
Tell Adure to scout for another guards and maids. We need new stewards around. Not those that will be two-timers spying in and out of the palace. I will not take that. They are happy I didn't chop off their heads and feed it to the birds of the earth.
Your Majesty, I am here on behalf of my brother, Ejiofor. He couldn't come because of circumstances beyond his control. We want to know why your daughter, Princess Adure, opted out of marrying our son, Ekene.
If I may hear you clearly, you came to ascertain why my daughter opted out from the marriage plan with Ekene Delichukwu, your nephew. Right?
Yes, Your Majesty. And I also came to sympathize with the royal house over the death of our king. That is why I came with this wine.
What is that your name again?
Your Majesty, my name is Nze.
Nze. Too pity. Nze kono bigi. And get up and leave.
Your Majesty.
I hate insulting adults. Get out.
Your Majesty.
Get out.
Throw me out of Please.
I want it out. Which marriage are we talking about? Why do they think my daughter will settle for that thing?
Amara,
I don't know how Princess Campbell will be faring now. You know, she was very depressed when we left the palace.
Yes, I noticed it. I really do feel for her. You know she's yet to recover from the death of her mother. Now her father, the king.
What surprises me is the nonchalant attitude of her sisters.
My dear, you know, like I will always say the truth. It doesn't matter if I was Princess Adure's former chief maiden. It doesn't matter. They weren't even disturbed about the king's death.
Amara,
they weren't.
Amara, please, let's reduce our voice. Because what's disease have ears.
That's true, I was carried away. But what they are doing is really not good.
I understand.
Anyways, did we just say anything?
No, we said nothing.
Okay? Please, let's get to that woman shop and get what they
Okay. You're speaking to Her Royal Majesty, the great queen of Urumba Kingdom.
I will not take no for an answer, and I give you 24 hours to be done with that. What? Mom, could you imagine that pig that calls herself Kambili is still sleeping by this time of the day?
What? And what did you do?
Nothing. I said I should come and tell you first, because it baffles me that she still sees herself as a princess in this palace. How? How possible, Mom?
I authorize you to beat her to stupor. She's a slave and must serve all of us, for the rest of her life.
You are not just the best, Mom. You are Her Royal Majesty, the reigning queen of our kingdom, the strongest of them all. I will not only do that, I will cut off her disgusting ears and make sure I feed her with them. That is what your daughter would do.
In addition to that, make her work.
Work?
Work and work. She has to clean all the cars.
Okay.
Wash the dirty dishes, dirty clothes, even the rags around. If she proves stubborn, report her to me.
That is not even enough, Mom, because I'm going to make her clean the whole compound.
What nonsense. What stupid balderdash. Listen, you have to forget about that girl. You must. Huh? Insulting my brother? Oh, okay, suppose I were there myself. They would have insulted me too. No, is that it? Listen to me. Forget about that girl, and that is final. Please, you are not going to marry her.
Papa, I cannot get that girl off my mind. I can't forget her. I can't.
What?
Can't you see this whole thing is driving me mad? Eh? What Princess Adura did to me is not fair. It's not fair. And this is really hurting me. Papa, I can't forget her. I can't. It's not fair, Papa. It's not. Papa, Princess Adura has ruined my life. She has ruined my life.
Let me tell you, I'm your father. I'm your father. I am telling you out of experience that with time, you are going to meet a woman that will actually see you for who you are. Read your heart and take you as a brother, a husband, and a father. Yes. Forget about Princess Adure. Listen, you are even lucky. These things are happening now. Supposing these stupid things begin to unfold when you are already married, where would that leave you? Yeah?
Papa, Princess Adura is pregnant for me.
Pregnant?
Yes. I'm certain and I can feel it.
Ojofo, Mekwe. Yeah? That means we have to go to the palace and tell them.
I'm not going there. No. I will not go there to insult myself until I know exactly the true situation.
No, Ejiofor, you don't play with this. We must go to the palace and announce this to them. If you're not going, definitely I'm going to go with him. Ekene, we must go together. We will go.
Yes. We have to go. How can you be telling me to forget about her? She's pregnant for me. It's not possible. Can she just leave me like that for no good reason? What's the problem?
Ejiofor, please.
Mom, Adure brought them. She said they are very professional, equal to the task, and loyal to their job.
I see. I'm not seeing any corporate in them. You, what do you want? Do you need new guards?
Yes. But I don't like this one.
Which one?
This one.
You, get out.
What, my Majesty?
Will you shut your mouth up? Out! Get out!
Thanks, my friend.
And you, what's your name?
Divine, Your Majesty.
Divine. Listen, you must obey my daughters and I. Our words should be authority to you. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Most importantly, you must not let that thing you saw outside washing the cars out of this palace at all costs. I repeat, you must not let her leave this palace. Are we clear on that?
Yes, my princess.
And your core duty is to serve us and us alone.
Yes, my princess. Your Majesty, I still have some vital people that are equal to the task that I can actually refer to you to do the job. You can trust me on this.
Shift.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
This one. Let me see this one.
Okay, Your Majesty.
Resume today.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And hey, when next you're coming, make sure you look better. You stink.
Yes, my princess.
Get out.
Thank you.
Are you sure about him?
Let's try him. Well, Mom. The elder said that I cannot become the queen because I am not Diada. Is it true?
Somachi, you worry too much. When we get to that bridge, don't bother on how to cross it. All I want now is for us to marry. I need beetroot, carrot. I need it well blended. No milk, just eyes. Tell her to do that. I need to quench my taste.
So bitter, I am surrounded with evil people, household enemies, they move up for more. No one to trust, no one to rely on. Mama Bogini Mary Jirapumuro, Namo Ijaragam warning. This is not the best life you promised me. Come back to me. Come back to me. I am in sorrow.
little swine. You have 20 seconds to be done with the washing, else you have something else coming. Timing? You dejected soul. You are sorry. You should be sorry.
I was tired and hungry.
Oh, you are hungry. You know what? I am going to poo and you will be eaten by poo. That's what you will have for today. You heard my sister, right? You are not going to eat anything like food. You will feed on my sister's poo. That is what you little swine deserve. Listen to me. I don't have time for this nonsense, this shenanigan. Listen to me. If I come back here and you're not done with this washing and taking care of my bedroom and cleaning up the palace, I'm going to be feeding your soul to the octopus in the ocean. You Swahili ancient Egypt.
I am surrounded with evil people, household enemies. No one to trust, no one to rely on. Mama, give me
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, my brother is at the airport. Are you going to pick him up? Oh, okay. Okay, I'll meet you guys at the airport. Yeah, bye.
There is a madman constituting nuisance at the gates, and no one seemed to be doing anything about it.
Tell those guards to throw him out. I do not entertain riffraffs in my kingdom. I'm the queen, the sunshine of Urumba kingdom. I've spoken. My words are all there. Go.
Her Royal Majesty, my beautiful mommy, the womb that bettered me. Consider it done.
No one dares challenge me. Not here. Not even in their dreams. Because my words are law in this kingdom. Go tell them.
Just as you please, Her Majesty.
I think I'm going to handle the issue of that lunatic myself. Because a stitch in time, they say, saves 9. Okwa sink it on ace. Okay, why you balamong? Oh.
Mom, what is the matter? I overheard you shouting.
Can't believe she dares try to give my food to that lunatic.
What?
If not that I caught her right-handed, she would have denied it.
It's high time we taught that swine a lesson. What is it? Give your food to a lunatic? Of all the food in this palace is Her Royal Majesty's food.
God. Keep an eye on that girl. She's biting more than she can chew.
We need to clip her wings, Mom.
One step at a time. Whatever you do, don't let her die.
One step at a time. one damn step at a time.
Where is the man?
He's gone.
Gone? Where did he go? But I asked him to wait for me. I just went inside to get him food.
Go back to your duty post.
Please, can I just check outside? Because I know he might be waiting for me around the corner. Let me just look.
I said go back to your duty post. Now!
Please now. Hey, Georgio, why are you doing this? Don't you have a conscience?
I'm sure you know we are under the executive order from the Queen. And she will not be happy seeing you here. I'll suggest you leave this place this minute.
Georgio now. Please, I'm begging you in God's name. Let me just look. Use your heart, please. It won't take anything from you now. Just check. Just now, I'll come back inside. Please.
What are you talking about? I cannot delete you. Are you joking? Why would you say that my daughter is pregnant for you? You're not certain about that, are you?
Your Majesty, with due respect, we have come in peace. And we are here to look for a solution to the matter. Hence, your daughter, Princess Adure, have rejected the proposal of our son this minute.
So? So? Listen, my daughter is a regent queen. She knows the law of the land and the consequences of being pregnant before wedlock. What are you talking about? How could you prove this? How can you prove it?
Your Majesty, Princess Adure told me in confidence that she's likely to be pregnant. I mean, she was throwing up and also having high fever. And when I asked her to see the doctor, she was so sure she's pregnant. See, look, I do not want issues. I just want results from the doctor.
Can you hear yourself talk? You sound like a lunatic. You sent someone to a doctor and the doctor couldn't provide result and you are asking me for the result. You are so sure. It was just a high fever. Why don't you call the doctor you sent her to resend her and the check? If my daughter is not pregnant for you, I will sue you and your miserable family. Now get out.
Your Highness, we are not here for quarrel. We are here to make peace.
I said get out. I don't want to use it! Get out!
Let's go.
Vagabonds!
That I can feel that.
Nonsense. Look at her. Just look at her. You are sure. How could you be sure when you are not a doctor? Fools. Work on your profile before you're looking for royalties to settle with. Idiots. Phase 2 go. Phase 3 to come.
Uncle, did you just see the way Princess Campbell is dressed in her father's palace like a slave? Did you see that?
Hey! Ekene, my son. I saw that. I am very surprised about that.
Uncle, look. There's something seriously fishy going on.
I think so.
And we have to get to the root of this matter.
Sure.
No, let's leave, please.
Hey! Roya.
Your Majesty, I thank you for the special package that you give to me and to the other cabinet. I know, and I'm very happy, you always have our kingdom in your mind whenever you travel to the white man's land.
Ichioka, as the ruler of this kingdom, I always have the kingdom in mind.
Your Majesty, I thank the gods for leading you safely from the white man's land to this our great kingdom.
You see. It
Your Highness.
it was a very smooth journey.
Your Highness, I beg to take my leave.
It's okay. My regards to everyone involved. I am sorry for the death of your father.
It's okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is so horrible. My heart goes to your family, my dear friend.
I am grateful. Thank you.
It's okay. I'll leave the both of you to have a good moment. I'll be in my room. So you let me know before you leave.
Okay, I will. I missed you.
I missed you too. So that reminds me. You have a stepsister, right?
Yes. What about her?
You know, I've always heard about her. I want to see her one of these days.
Oh, please. Kamili is a wayward child. You don't need to meet her. She's either partying from one state to another with her irrelevant friends, or she's somewhere drunk or smoking.
Are you serious? Even at this point, the palace is mourning.
I have done everything to make her come back, but she has refused. You know what? Let us just change the topic, please. Please.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
So tell me, how about your mom and your sister?
They're fine.
Are you trying to tell me that they sacked you guys out of the palace and you people didn't deem it fit to take your full salary before leaving the palace?
Ikem, you want to understand. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to fight the rich?
We are talking about your salary here. Your salary! How will you leave the palace without your full salary? Not even that you had any misconduct and they sacked you guys. You left here without your salary.
Okay, my major concern is Princess Camberu. I don't know how she's coping with them. I don't just know.
Listen to me, young woman. Whatever happens in the palace stays in the palace. We're talking about your salary here. 50,000 naira, that's a big amount of money now. How do we get it?
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm confused.
No problem. I know what to do. They cannot eat your money and go free. They cannot eat it and think that they are smart. Nobody will do that. I know what to do.
Ikem, don't go and fight, though. Ikem! Ikem!
Now leave my house.
Leave! How dare you? How dare you, swine? How dare you raise your filthy voice at me? Have you forgotten whom you're shouting at?
You slapped me.
You dare not! Try it and you will spend the rest of your life in prison. Take it down. Down! Do you realize who you ever shouted at? I am a princess, a royal one at that. As such, you have no right whatsoever to raise your disgusting voice at me. Don't you ever do it again. I have pleaded with you, Ekene. I have begged you countless times to be calm with me. Be calm and be my husband. Come into my world. Let's rule my kingdom together. Forget about my sister, because she's moved on. She's moved into another royalty. I am offering you my kingdom on a platter of gold. Do with it whatever you please, as long as you are my husband.
Now listen to me, Princess Somachi. I am not interested in whatever throne or bullshit you have to offer. I am not. And now tell me, why have you people turned Princess Kambili into a puppet in her father's palace?
Shut up. Shut your disgusting, stinking mouth. You know, what killed the talkative is the fact that he does not mind his business. He dares poke his nose into other people's businesses. Mind what I bring to your table and not what happens in my father's kingdom.
I do not care. I do not care! For your information, I do not need whatever you have to offer to me, Ekene. And I would never need anything from you. Now let me tell you this. This would be the last time I am going to tell you this. The next time you try this, you would not like my actions. I promise you this. Now, I want you to leave my house. Leave now!
Ekene Chukwu, the one that I've loved so much. The only true man my heart yearns for. I don't know the reason you have always treated me like a piece of trash. The fact that you treat me this way is beginning to get to my nerves. But what baffles me most is the fact that I see myself running to you incessantly, despite all that you do to me. I am begging you, Ekene, please, don't do this to me. Do not treat me this way. I have committed no crime other than loving you. I am just a woman in love. You're the one my heart yearns for. Do not push me away. Give us a chance, Ekene Chukwu. And I promise you, you will never regret it. I will forever be loyal to you. Just marry me.
Now are you done spilling all the rubbish in your mouth?
Please, Ekene.
Are you done? No. You're not done. Now I want you to kindly use the door peacefully. Please. Else you're not going to like my action in the next... Oh, you want to doubt me? Please. Now leave my house. Leave! Leave! Leave my house! Nonsense! What nonsense? What is it? Eh? What is it? Is it my supposed to love somebody? What nonsense is this?
Ekene, I want to tell you this for the last time. Remove your eyes, your mouth, your ears, even your nose from that palace. Whatever goes on there is none of our business. Please.
Papa, Did you see how they are treating Princess Kambili like a slave in her father's palace? Is it even fair?
It is not our business. Mind your business.
As far as I'm concerned, it is my business. And I'm going to report the queen and her daughters to the elders of our land.
You will do no such thing. Yes. It is not in your place to fight for them. Let the gods do the fighting.
So, you're now free to come to the palace at your will.
You know me?
I will come home.
What do you do this?
There will never be a problem, trust me.
That sounds nice. Looks more like it.
Oh, my word. Yes, who's that? Are you alright? What is wrong with you? What do you want?
My mother, Queen Mother, I'm sorry. I just finished cooking your food, so I served it. I said I should come and tell you that.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Don't you know how to knock and say who you are? You didn't lock the door.
Come on, it's nothing. She's just a nobody. Do you understand?
You think so?
I know so. The food is ready. I want us to go eat and come up and rock it. Come on, eat first. You eat first. Let's go and eat.
The lioness herself. My beautiful mother. You sure know how to take me on away. Honestly, I enjoyed what I saw today. I enjoyed seeing that girl in pain. Like I always do. Mom, I loved what you did to her. I loved the punishment. Especially when you asked her to keep lifting those heavy objects. That made my day. It was a good sight to behold, Mom. Thank you.
That's my daughter.
Yeah.
Lioness begets lioness. I can see you're ready to give her a full dose of your own wrath.
I can actually say that again, Mom. Full dose is an understatement. Unleashing is the word. Well, come to think of it, Mom. What happens if Adure gets married to King Jordan?
Then you have access to the throne on a platter. Your sister, Princess Adure, won't have any option than to give it to you.
You and I know I don't trust your daughter, Mom. I don't. Yes, she's my sister, but she's so freaky sneaky. She can easily switch up on me anytime, any day, like without even caring about my emotions.
About that, I am the queen. I am surprises myself. You don't need to worry. I have everything under my control.
When is she getting married to King Jordan?
She said soon.
Soon. Okay. Soon. I saw Eken and his uncle here yesterday.
Yeah, they came.
What brought them?
What?
Brought them.
Oh, that.
It's nothing to discuss about. I've sorted it out with Adure.
Come off it, Mom. When are you going to stop keeping secrets from me?
I didn't get that.
A lot of secrets between you and my sister. Maybe you think I'm a child, but I am no more a child, I'm an adult. Another secret. Just like you sneaking your man friend into this palace today.
Shut him out.
No, I will not, Mom. If you do not do my biddings, I won't shut up.
Then I have to shut you up.
If you make me marry the man of my dreams, if you help me become the queen of this kingdom, that will only make me zip it. Anything other than that.
Enough!
You will shut me up, Mom. Yourself.
Don't forget your table manners.
Thank you.